Have you ever wondered how someone can turn their own identity into a billion-dollar empire? That's exactly what Kylie Jenner did. She's not just a celebrity. She's a master marketer who built her entire business on one simple, powerful idea: being herself. Today, we're diving deep into the strategy behind Kylie Cosmetics and her other ventures to understand how she transformed personal expression into a global phenomenon. Let's rewind a bit. Growing up in the spotlight of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kylie was often seen as the youngest, the quieter sister. But as she came into her own, she developed a distinct personal style that millions of young people started to notice and admire. From her hair to her makeup to her fashion choices, she was creating a visual identity that was aspirational yet felt surprisingly accessible. The real turning point, however, was her lips. Her decision to use lip fillers became a massive pop culture moment. Instead of shying away from the conversation, she owned it. She saw an opportunity not just to address the speculation, but to capitalize on the very thing everyone was talking about. This wasn't just a PR move, it was a stroke of business genius. This led to the birth of the Kylie Lip Kit. It was more than just a product. It was a piece of her identity packaged and sold. The kit included a matte liquid lipstick and a matching lip liner, the exact tools she used to create her signature look. When she launched them, the demand was insane. They sold out in seconds. Why? Because people weren't just buying lipstick, they were buying the confidence and the look of Kylie Jenner. They were buying a piece of her identity. This became the foundational principle of her entire brand. Every product she releases, from eyeshadow palettes to skincare, feels like a direct reflection of her personal aesthetic. The color stories are the colors she would wear. The packaging is sleek and modern, just like her home. The marketing campaigns feature her, her friends, and her family. She's not just the face of the brand. She is the brand. Think about the product names. Shades like Cocoa K, Candy K, and Dolce K weren't just random, they were personal. They tied back to her life, her nickname, her preferences. This creates an intimate connection with her audience. It makes customers feel like they're part of her inner circle. They know the story behind the product because they know her story. Her use of social media is central to this strategy. Platforms like Instagram and Snapchat became her virtual storefront and her personal diary, all in one. She'd swatch new shades on her own arm, show behind-the-scenes glimpses of product development, and announce launches directly to her millions of followers. This created a sense of urgency and exclusivity. Her followers felt like they were getting a secret peek, a direct line to the source. This direct-to-consumer model cut out the middleman. She didn't need traditional advertising or department store placements, at least not at first. Her social media following was her marketing team, her distribution channel, and her customer base. She could get instant feedback, build hype organically, and sell out products without spending a dime on traditional ads. It was a perfect feedback loop. She shared her life, her audience responded, and she created products based on that interaction. And it's not just about makeup. Look at Kylie's skin. The clean pink branding perfectly aligns with her more recent aesthetic, a bit more mature, focused on self-care and wellness. The products themselves, like the foaming face wash and vitamin C serum, are things you can easily imagine her incorporating into her own daily routine. Once again, she's selling a lifestyle, not just a product. She's inviting you to take care of your skin the Kylie way. This model of building a brand from identity is incredibly powerful because it's authentic, or at least it feels authentic. In a world saturated with celebrity endorsements that often feel forced, Kylie's ventures feel like a natural extension of who she is. She's not just endorsing a product, she's selling a product she conceived, developed, and uses. That level of personal investment builds a tremendous amount of trust and loyalty with consumers. What she really mastered is the art of monetizing her own evolution. As her style changes, her brands can change with her. When she had her daughter, Stormi, she launched a Stormi-inspired collection. Each major life event becomes a potential marketing moment, another chapter in the story that her customers are following. Her life is the content, and the content sells the product. This approach has redefined what it means to be a modern entrepreneur. It proves that you don't necessarily need a revolutionary invention or a complex business plan to succeed. Sometimes, the most valuable asset you have is your own unique perspective, your personal taste, and your story. Kylie Jenner saw that the things that made her look, her life, her family, were her greatest strengths. She didn't just build a company, she built an empire from the very essence of her identity. So, the next time you see a Kylie Cosmetics launch, remember that you're witnessing more than just a product drop. You're seeing a masterclass in personal branding, where self-expression isn't just an art form, it's a business model. Thanks so much for watching and exploring this with me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you soon.